When we work so hard trying to understand how a disease works is because we want to make an impact in the patients that suffer from that disease. The type of research that we do in the lab is very basic, but I hope that the things that we learn from this basic research will be able to improve the treatment possibilities for the cancer patients. My name is Oihana Iriondo, and I'm a postdoc in Dr. Minju's lab. I'm from the Basque Country in the northern part of Spain. I did my undergrad in Pompeu Fabra University in Barcelona. After that, I decided to go back to the Basque Country, and I joined a lab in an institute called SIC-Biogune, where we studied breast cancer stem cells. During my PhD, the lab was focused on understanding how breast cancer stem cells were involved in the progression of breast cancer, and my main project focused on understanding how hypoxia could influence the content of cancer stem cells in the tumors. When I graduated, I knew that for the next step I wanted to come to the US because the opportunities that I could have here were much bigger than the ones that I would have staying back home. And the way I learned about USC was through a friend that saw the opening that Min had posted for postdoc, and that's how I applied. I did a Skype interview with Min, and we had very similar interests, so I think I thought it could be a nice place to do my postdoc. In Minju's lab, we are interested in breast cancer, and specifically in the progression of breast cancer. We are specifically focused on circulating tumor cells, and circulating tumor cells, which are also called CTCs, are cancer cells that are shed from either the primary tumor or metastatic tumors into the bloodstream. They are a very interesting population of cells because they contain cells that will be able to initiate metastasis in the secondary organs, and also because they can be used as a liquid biopsy because they represent the heterogeneity of the primary tumor, so you can understand a lot of the primary tumor and even metastatic tumors by looking at the CTCs. During my postdoc, I've been involved in several projects, but the one that I'm working on now so the aim is to see how certain microenvironmental factors influence the tumor cells in the primary tumor, but how this influence can be still seen when the tumor cells are traveling the bloodstream as CTCs, and even when they are starting to form metastases in secondary organs. I've been here for 5 years now, so it's getting to the end of my postdoc. And I'm really lucky that I received this Broad Fellowship. It's going to influence my research in a big way, in part because it gives me the funds to finish the projects I'm working on now, but also because receiving this fellowship makes me more competitive in academia.